Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I am sharing with you 5+1, so 6 F1/endurance racing track improvements, extensions for you here in Assetto Corsa. These are all, as always, made by the fantastic Pyre, but we do have a new creator throwing their hat into the ring, and that is Climax F1. He makes some fantastic retextures for Pyre's extensions that go along with them seamlessly to really elevate them to just that tip-top level and really make these tracks stand out and look very, very modern. Before we get into it, though, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my second channel, JC Racing, and I want to thank you all for 1,000 subscribers over there. If you are interested in some broader sim racing content besides just Assetto Corsa mods, that will be your one-stop shop for it down in the link in the description below. But without further ado, let's get right on to the first track that we are covering today, and that is Imola, the F1 2024 extension. This, of course, features all of the 2024 billboards and sponsor boards updated around the track. We have the 2024 brake markers, all of the ground sponsors, the updated podium, and all of the pit names in the paddock. We do have some new displays dotted around the track, some new flags, Senna's 30-year tribute board, a new VAO patch, podiums for all layouts, and 38 grid slots as well. So if you want to do some broader stuff, maybe, you know, there is a WEC extension already made for this track, but if for whatever reason you just want one, you'll be able to do some endurance or some bigger formula grids, whichever one you'd like. This has both versions for the Fenner layout as well as the Kunos one. I personally prefer the Fenner one. It's a little more up to date with the actual layout itself and runoffs and things like that, but both are, of course, fantastic, so it's really up to you. You can find this one, of course, down in Pyre's Patreon in the description below. Next on the calendar for F1, we head over to the crown jewel, the Principality of Monaco. This, of course, has all of the 2024 sponsor boards, animated boards, all of the fence and ground sponsors, as well as some of the over-track bridges and brake markers as well. We do have the pit names, including Senna's Brazil McLaren special name board they had over the garages for this race. And probably one of the biggest updates with this one is the land expansion of Monaco. So you're getting those updated buildings being built, especially coming out of the hairpin and going into the tunnel. So very, very nice to see, but also a new VAO patch and all of the regular things you expect from Pyre. There is also some integrated tree FX in this track, courtesy of Ludwig6666 over on Race Department. So super, super nice. And this is for the Monaco 2020 layout. You can find this one down, again, as always, in Pyre's Patreon in the description below. Now we head over to one of the crown jewel endurance races of the year, the Nrburgring 24-hour, although this year, call it basically the 8 hours of the Nrburgring. Really bad weather, really bad fog kind of ruined this one, sadly, for this year. But regardless, still a fantastic extension here in Assetto Corsa. It is, of course, on the 2024 layout, and it is using the Nrburgring Kunos track. So you will need the DLC if you don't have it already. But it's got some updated sponsors, of course, all around the track. Updated animations for trackside objects. Some lighting improvements, and a new VAO patch as well. So very, very nice to see a fantastic extension as always. And if you're a big Nrburgring fan, which, come on, honestly, who isn't a big Nrburgring fan? This is definitely going to be one you want to check out. Now we hop back over to F1, though, for Montreal, the Canadian GP, or Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, of course. We have all of the 2024 sponsor boards, animated boards, and fences all around the track. We have all of the 2024 bridges dotted around, brake markers, all of the names over the pits, of course. Some updates to the T8, T9 section of the track. We, of course, in the first sector have the Senna colored curbs as well, the yellow yellow and green, and we have some darker asphalt on the track as well as an updated 2024 podium, and of course a new VAO patch and all the things we love to see from Pyre as well. I really like Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, a very, very fun track, especially in an F1 car, and I really, really do enjoy this one. This is on the Montreal by Terra 21 track as well, so if you don't have that one already, it's of course included in the download page. A very, very high quality track mod. But now it is time for probably the biggest endurance race of the year, and one of my personal, of course, favorite races of the whole year period. It is the 24 Hours of Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe. This one is extra special as well because Pyre was there in person, so hopefully he got some very, very nice up close and personal references with the track itself. It has all of the updated buildings in the first section, and they've added a blue crane between the Mulsanne straight chicanes, which I guess that's a nice addition. You've got blue and yellow tires at the Dunlop chicane, as well as on the S-turns, and tons of different tire updates all around the track. And going along with Climax F1's fantastic retexture of this, if you only download one of them, I highly recommend you do this one. It is a fantastic retexture. It updates all the trees as well, so if you're using the 3D trees, then you're not really going to see those, but me personally, I've stuck to the 2D trees, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. I highly, of course, recommend you check this one out. It's Le Mans, what's not to love? And finally, for our +1, we have the most recent Formula 1 race, besides, I guess, now we have Austria this weekend, but the one that's already passed, Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, a pretty boring track, but actually put on a not too bad race this past weekend. It has all of the 2024 sponsors you come to expect. It's got new bridges, including the new building between T9 and T10, which is very, very nice to see. It's got the updated DRS and brake markers, some new video screens dotted around as well, all of the pit names, and an updated podium, of course, with a VAO patch and all that good stuff as well, and some people in the stands. So what is not to love there? This is for the Fenner version of the track with the updated layout, with the new kind of turn 10 section, as well as, of course, not having the chicane at the end of the lap as well. So very, very cool. You can find this extension down in the link in the description below, especially if you haven't updated your Catalunya from the Kunos one. This will be a very nice one to check out. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Be sure to check out my second channel, JC Racing, once again, if you do want to see some broader sim racing content. I have a lot more coming over there very soon, so be sure to check it out. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. We're almost to 20K, so thank you for that as well, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.